guys, I'm Nina.
And I'm Randa.
And today we are trying the Victoria's Secret model diet.
We actually got this video idea from our friend and fellow YouTuber Katie Betsing. And so we decided we would do some research, see if there are any plant-based or vegan supermodels in the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Turns out
there are. There's tons of different articles online saying they do this diet, they do that diet. We really don't
Nobody really know
what their diet consists of.
Like, we could get a small idea.
We actually found out supermodel Lily Aldridge follows a plant-based diet. It didn't specify if she does it 100% of the time, but she orders food from this website called Sakara, and it's all plant-based or vegan.
But the thing that we noticed was that it was really expensive. Like, each delivery was like $100. So we decided to make our own version.
So you can actually look up the menu online, and so we were looking through each day, and we're like, hey, there's like actually a few stuff we could definitely make on this, so let's try and see if we can do the Victoria's Secret model diet for a day.
So stay tuned for the recipes.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a video because we post weekly videos. Before we jump on into this video, we do want to emphasize that we're not about going on diets, about doing like juice cleanses or restricting your food intake or anything like that.
Or not having seconds and thirds. If you're hungry, we're all about listening to your body and being intuitive. If you're hungry, you eat. Just make sure that it's good, healthy food. And if you want more recipes and ideas of good, healthy foods to eat, we have a book out called The Clear Skin Diet. And we, basically cleared our acne. And so we'll leave that linked down below if you want to check it out.
So it's about being healthy and satisfied and feeling your best, not about going on a diet, the next trend. So for breakfast, we just stuck with our typical oatmeal and fruit. I noticed that a lot of the Victoria's Secret models follow slightly different regimens, but a lot of them did drink coconut water or have some sort of juice.
Yum. Oatmeal for us is more filling and satisfying than just juice. So we went with oatmeal. For lunch, we made this stir-fry pasta, which is something that we would usually just eat on our own.
So it's brown rice noodles, roasted carrots, kale, and protein-packed white beans. First thing we need is diced onions for the breath. You know what I mean? Next thing we're going to be adding is broccoli and kale, and this is another broccoli, and this one also has carrots. We're gonna be adding some garlic and onion for flavor. Now we're gonna add the cannellini beans. We've rinsed them because when you rinse them, it helps with the farties. I already cooked up the pasta and the recipe calls for brown rice pasta, so I'm just gonna add it in to the stir fry. Mix it up. So we're about to try, but first I'm adding a little bit of lemon to mine because I like sour. Last up, we also add a bit of salt. But this is like something that we'd eat on our own. We've been eating like VS models and didn't even know. That is so good. Cooked kale. Whoa. You know, it's funny because when we were younger, we used to follow every single VS model that was popular. We'd be like, oh my gosh, it's like the Girl Super Bowl Victoria's Secret fashion show. That's kind of how we viewed it. I thought it was goals. And then I kind of just didn't feel good looking at just girls in their swimsuits all the time, every single day. So we just stopped following them. Well, I would just think to myself like, oh, well, I don't look like that. I'm not as good as that. So, you know, maybe I'm not attractive. And so I just was like, well, this doesn't make me feel good to look at, so I'm just not going to follow it. You're looking at, obviously the Victoria's Secret models are beautiful. Gorgeous. But that doesn't mean that other people aren't beautiful. And you're also looking at a version of someone with their hair done, their makeup perfected, probably even some airbrush. We like to be mindful of who we follow because it really does affect your subconscious. I thought it was cool kind of emulating this recipe because normally we don't think to put kale in a stir fry, but it was actually really good and it's definitely something I'm gonna be making. And this recipe was also super easy to make. For dinner on the menu, we found a recipe that was a sweet potato with quinoa, spinach, and spiced chickpeas. So we ended up just having the sweet potato as a snack. Sweet potatoes! Before we changed our diet, when we had really bad acne, we thought it must be something we're eating. The main bulk of the research about acne is saying, oh, basically a low-carb diet or a low-glycemic diet, which is a low-carb diet in disguise. Which means no potatoes. Like, yeah, we'll try this, like if this will clear up our skin. And for a week, we ate like nothing but quinoa and avocado, and I just remember it was the most painful thing on my digestion of my life. I don't think I've eaten quinoa since. So ever since then, we're just not really big fans of quinoa. So many people think, when they think of healthy, I feel like they're like, oh, like, do you eat a lot of quinoa? And I'm like, why is quinoa quinoa healthier than rice? It's just not. I feel like it's just marketed.
It's just
like
marketing,
that.
and like even all these superfoods, it's a marketing
Goji
thing.
berries or flaxseed oil.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of people think like, oh, I can't afford these superfoods, so I can't be healthy. But it's like, no. Honestly, rice, beans, potatoes, and vegetables and fruit. Like, keep it simple. You're getting all you need, and honestly, better than a lot of people. With the quinoa is some sauteed veggies, and I'm gonna start off with some diced onions because it really gives it that good flavor. Look how much the spinach has shrunk. So this is pretty much finished. The chickpea with the spices and then quinoa. We just have to put it together. Let's do it. So here's the finished product. We got quinoa and the curry chickpea. So let's try it. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Quinoa's not bad either. The spinach saute, it's so good. I think it'd be even better with some rice. I could eat this every day. But this is actually satiating because you got the grain, you got the bean, you got the spinach. I'm really happy to see that a Victoria's Secret model is doing plant-based, vegan. That's super cool. That is good. We definitely snacked on fruit the entire day as well. Going into this video, we weren't like, oh, we need to restrict ourselves and try and look like models. We're like, no, fun. We just want to see if we can make something different. The moral of the story is eat well, exercise, talk to yourself nicely, think nice thoughts, and everything will work out. Beauty is a mindset, I think. Well, that's really true. There are so many people who are so beautiful who are so insecure, and you're like, wow, you're so stunning. Like, why do you feel like that? And it's like, wow, because beauty it's a mindset. And also, we encourage you to live a healthy lifestyle. And if you want to check out our diet and learn more about that, we'll link our book in the description, and also what I eat in a day. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and we will see you next video. Bye!